Hi, my name's Courtney and I'm a curator here at the Memphis Zoo. Polar bears in Northwest Passage are one of the areas that I work with, and polar bears are one of my favorite animals. These animals are incredible. They're the largest carnivore on Earth. The males can weigh over 1,000 pounds, and they're really well built for an incredibly extreme environment. Now, the polar bear has a really thick layer of blubber when they live up in the north, in the Arctic, and that's what keeps them warm and insulates them. They also have what looks like white fur, but that fur is actually transparent, and it allows the sun to hit their black skin, and that black skin allows them to stay warm. Now, a lot of people ask, don't the polar bears get really hot in Memphis? Well, while polar bears in the wild have those adaptations that allow them to exist where it's really cold, it's not required for their survival. The polar bear's body temperature is very similar to your dog's. They're right around 100 degrees, and so they experience heat the same way you and I do. We give the polar bears here in Memphis a number of ways to stay cool. They have a flat rock out on an exhibit that heats up in the winter and it cools down in the summer. So that's a place that they can lay and cool off. Their pool's kept about 60 degrees, and year-round we give them access inside where they have either heated dens in the winter or cooler dens with air conditioning in the summer. The polar bears are very, very dependent on what we call the sea ice and the sea ice formation. Now, what's crazy is that the sea ice is actually taking longer and longer to form each year, and that's due to the Earth's temperature warming up. So a way that you can help polar bears in the wild is to essentially live as eco-friendly a lifestyle as possible. You can bump your thermostats up a couple degrees in the summer and down a couple degrees in the winter, which just uses less energy, and try to bike or use public transportation instead of using a car everywhere you go. Thanks for joining me today to learn more about polar bears.